Hi, welcome back. I am Clarion Brown, the founder of what used to be Dear Single Mama podcast, now Dear Christian Woman. And I am so excited to be back. You guys, I have not recorded an episode since July of 2024. And let me explain why. The Lord completely shut me down and said, stop podcasting. I need you to focus on school. I need you to focus on healing and thriving in other areas and focus on you and what you are called to do so that you are not repeating the same cycle over and over again. And also so that you are not bleeding on other women who are listening to your podcast and whatever the case may be. It was a whole rebuke, okay? A whole rebuke. But we thank the Lord for the rebukes because the Bible says that the Lord loves those that he rebukes. Period. So I was like, okay, well, God, you love me. Shut this whole thing down. And so I completely shut it down. And now the Lord has graced me by the grace of God to come back. He told me last year that the podcast that I was not going to be coming back the same, which is as Dear Single Mama podcast. He wanted me to shift. And this is the shift, you guys. It is now called Dear Christian Woman. Okay. This podcast is for the women who are all in with serving Christ, but still fall every now and then. But get back up and keep doing it. Of course, there is accountability because we can't keep making the same mistakes over and over and over and over again and expect the Lord's grace and his mercies, okay, to still be upon us because eventually he will just hand us over to what we're doing. And so this is a safe space for the woman and for the women that God is still working on, that they are actively working on who God has called them to be. They are actively healing. They are actively serving in church, whatever that looks like. They may not even be fully in church, they may still be fully online, but this is a space for us. On this podcast, I'm going to be sharing my journey and what it looked like over the past few years and what it will continue to look like. I'm taking you guys along with me with my journey, and we're going to be doing this thing together. There are plenty lessons that I have learned over the last couple of years. For those of you who don't know that I was previously married, share some things on the podcast about that previously. But this is a podcast for us, a safe space for us. And so make sure you subscribe, tune in, and follow the podcast. And I can't wait to get the first episode.